In baby, baby, baby. Fuck is this?
What mill at?
He on, you know how mill is. You be on for 2 seconds, slide off on you.
Play the game yet?
Nah, we supposed to be playing. He said he was getting off. He was off on his way home like 3:30. I don't know where homeboy at, cuz. He did that. They said he did it. He did that shit. Whatever they said he did that shit. AB crazy.
Fucked up.
Nigga be tripping.
Firebox. Sports and souls.
Come on to the base, bro. Come on to the night. Fuck.
Man. Ain't nobody touching him now.
Hell no, ain't nobody gonna pay. That's the fucked up part. They fucking with his bread.
These girls be tripping.
I think that shit came out of left field too. They can't decide with the bitch right out the gate, yo. God damn.
They do though. Right away they do.
You think something came back negative? They're like, nah, we gotta just
Hey, they call emails. He fucking admitted to it. Goofy as hell. Back at it like Craftmatic. And here's the franchise good Rizzo. Let's Gizzo. We got some good. It's some, yo, man. The season 2 Red Wedding is looking real good right now, man. Real talk, bro. Like, if you look at the AFC, man, how tight things is over here. What's going on over here, cuz? Taking too long to get over there. What's up, cuz? What's going on over here, cuz? Let's look at the AFC right now, man. You know you in second place right now? Chiefs sitting at 6-2, Patriots sitting at 5-2, Browns 6-2, Jags 5-2, Steelers 4-2-1, Bengals 5-3, Colts 4-4, Ravens 4-4, Chargers 4-3, Dolphins 4-4. Right now, that's the race, baby. Let's go look at the divisions. So the AFC North still tight over here. 6-2 Browns, Steelers 4-2-1, Bengals 5-3-0. Yo, when you tie, that shit really don't hurt you as much as it help.
It depends, but I think I did the season.
Yeah, it seems like when you like the ties count more of a win than to do a loss. The Ravens over here struggling. They lost 3 straight. And big time numbers was put out. Let's go take a look at these Ravens in the state they in right now, man. I talked to the coach. He had a press conference. He just said when he playing the Browns, man, his focus and concentration don't be there. Spygate, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of investigation shit going on over there right now. So he's saying his mental case ain't there right now. So we got to get him focused back over here again. But so the Ravens started off 57-17 loss to the Bengals. Then they come screaming right back. 38-33, big win over the Texans. Big win over the Chargers, 45-24 in week 3. Redskins forced win in the Redskin game, 21-16. Also a forced win in the Titans game, 30-24. But then he comes back, 30-24, big game there, lost to the Browns. Bengals put 64 up on him, 64-36. I don't know what's going on with Marmar, but he comes off the bye and loses 54-17 to the Browns again. Things don't get easy over here because they got the Steelers, Jaguars, Cowboys, Eagles, Jets, Steelers, Colts, Giants. So he got to make a push, man. The Ravens went from a playoff team losing in a wild card round to cut on a bubble right now, man. We got to get them going on right now. the hot team over here is the Bengals, man. They got a new coach, man. Put a few pieces over here, and they starting to win some ball games right now. They putting up numbers too, man. Like I said, week 1 against the Ravens, 57-17. Giants, 42-18. Lost to the Eagles, 49-34. Still put up 34 points. Colts, he beat them 62-14. Lost to the Bills, 21-14 in a forced win. Came back, hit the Raiders for 76-13. Hit the Ravens for 64-36, and lost to the Browns, 31-16. He on a bye right now. He come back with the Titans, Steelers, Jags. Big week for them. And the Browns. Go look at the Browns in the AFC North. Quiet as kept. Yeah, and breaking news. The Texans got a new defensive coordinator right now over there. So they fired their defensive coordinator in the middle of the season and brought somebody over. They brought some dude named Skidibbles over there as their head coach. Skidibbles. Can I get an interview, man? What are you going to do to change this defense around? Y'all had a great draft. Y'all put some pieces again. Y'all got some free agent pieces over there. What are y'all going to do to change this outcome with these Texans? Went from a playoff team all the way up until like the last 4 weeks of the season, and then they went in tank mode, and they haven't been out of tank mode since then. What's going on over there? Too many open holes in the run. So you think it comes down to just the coach y'all had didn't motivate nobody, so now y'all got a new coach, Skidibbles. So Coach Skidibbles is on his way to making something happen over there. Is that what you're saying? All right, so let's watch out for these Texans right now. But we back over here in the AFC North, and the Browns Super Bowl champions. Through all the controversy and the commotion that's going on over here with the Browns, they are still winning ball games right now, man. Big games. They got the Patriots coming up right now. They got the Redskins, Chiefs, Giants, Titans, Texans, Bengals, Colts. So it's still not an easy run. You got some good games still on the board. This is going to be a big game, the Patriots and the Browns. I can't wait to watch that game. Going to be a big game. Please tune into that. That's the AFC. But the sleeper team over here, man, and they got a big game coming up real soon against the Jaguars. But the sleeper team over here, and we're going to stay over here for a while, is these Steelers right now, man. Outside of him getting 50-50s and not playing, it'd be all right over here. He got a tie week 1, 24-24 with the Giants. Lost 28-15 to the Redskins. 24-17 to the Titans. It was away. He got the forced win. 22-25. Another 50-50 game. 25-23. Another 50-50 game. Now they played this game. He actually pulled the win out here. Big time win over the Browns. Came out of the bye. Lost to the Browns 35-14 on a 50-50 sim again. And then another 50-50 sim against the Texans, 23-17. So I think Knox is playing good football, but not being able to catch up and keep up with the league at times is hurting him more than helping him right now. So he got the Jaguars is coming up. That game will be played real soon. Then he goes back to his division to play the Ravens, the Bengals. Then he got the Colts. Then he got the Cowboys, Bengals, Ravens, Eagles, Dolphins. So it's tight over here, man. Like I said, everybody has 2 to 3 losses in the AFC right now, and it could come down to anybody. It's too close to say. That's why I call this season the Red Wedding, because you don't know what you're going to get, man. It's going to be a hell of a surprise at the end of who's going to be there and who's not. Simple as that. Let's get over here and look at some of these matchups, man. Hit that schedule up. You know what I'm talking about? Get back into week 8, man. 49ers pulled off a big win against the Jets. They were down most of that game, and they came back. They came back and pulled the win out. We just can't ignore the 49ers right now. Let's go talk about this. Now, a lot of people was talking about him and, trade rape, and he ass, and he a follower. He not good. You have some guys that he's beating right now saying that he would never beat them in the game of Madden ever, and he out here winning ball games right now. So let's go look at this undefeated 49ers team right now. So through all the trials and tribulations and the commotions of everybody calling him a dick rider and all that crazy shit they talk about Nano on, oh, he getting trade rape, trading with his boys, he throwing them oops and shit, fucking his team up and all that. Well, Tom Brady went from a high 90 to an 89 overall, dropped in some of his pro reads and stuff. Some of his abilities dropped. He's getting older, 43 years old, but he stuck around. He didn't retire, and he got his team 8-0 right now. There's nothing else to talk about when it comes down to Tom Brady. He's still doing what he's doing. So those two firsts is starting to look real good now versus not good. Now, Black, I'm going to ask you this question. Do it still come down to him having to win a playoff game this year before we say it was a bust or a go?
That is correct. You gotta win him at least one, right?
Yeah, I mean, if he wins the playoff game, let's say he got the first round bye, he wins the divisional round game and gets to the NFC Championship. That's a success for him, right? Or is all the way or nothing?
Honestly, if he goes to the NFC Championship, for him, I would say it would be a fair trade. Last year we both got kicked out the first round. So I would say it was even. If he goes to the championship, honestly, anything less than the Super Bowl, I take it as a win.
With you, right?
For me, yeah. Anything less than the Super Bowl is a win. If he goes to the Super Bowl, I'll fucking love.
Now, my thing is, if he go to the Super Bowl is a win. He can lose the Super Bowl, still a win. I don't think winning a playoff game.
If he goes to Super Bowl, it's a win all around. Period. Like he won.
And we got to talk about him. We got to mention him in Super Bowl contention because, first of all, he 8-0, and he ain't 8-0 because he beating up on got a bum schedule. He 8-0 and beating up on so-called top dogs right now. At the end of the day, like I said, Tom Brady doing what Tom Brady do, and this is a player that he wanted, and usually when you want something, you go get it, no matter what it takes. He kind of did that, so I ain't mad at that. But we're gonna go to career stats, and I'm just gonna go to 2020 because this guy been playing forever. You got to scroll down. This is the good thing right here. Look, he 113.7 QB rating, 1256 in the passing yards, 13 touchdowns versus only 4 interceptions right now. And he 48% completion ratio, but I'll take that 13 touchdowns over that 4 interceptions all day. And this is the reason why he 8-0 right now, relying on a run game, and he really ain't making mistakes. Now, he do got to get that completion ratio up. That 48 not going to really, I don't see how that's going to last. Got to do something in that attribute. But right now, he got Tom Brady managing a football game and not costing him games right now, which is great. Telvin Coleman stepped into that elite realm as a top 5 running back by far. And he's sitting over here playing for him with that superstar status. Let's see what he's doing. I mean, 1,397 yards. He averaged 9.6 yards to carry, 15 touchdowns, fumbled the ball twice this year. This is where his offense is being won at right now on the ground game. 1,397, that's big. Then you go look at the receivers, and you still got Dante Pettis over here. You got Deebo Samuels and Sammy Watkins. This is one of the trades that people thought he got raped on, but Sammy is over here, and he 8-0 right now, playing good football. Let's see what he's doing on stat-wise now. 12 catches, 269, 2 touchdowns. That's not really, I don't know, he's not really playing at all. But I guess it's going through Pettis and them right now. Pettis and Samuels. Yep, Pettis, 5 touchdowns, 530 yards. And what Deebo doing? And Deebo, 7 catches, 4 touchdowns. So he's pretty much running his offense through that. So we know Nano over here running and playing good defense. To be 8-0 and really not putting up explosive offensive numbers, that means your defense over here acting up right now. They out here acting like a fool. Joe Stelly, 87 overall, left guard, 76. Center 73, right guard 75. I mean, he doesn't have an ass line. He got an average line right now, 84 with Mike McGlinchey. But they're getting it done in the run game, man. Derek Rivers is over here. I think he's putting up numbers right now. See what he's looking like. Derek Rivers with 5 sacks. Look like he's getting it done as a whole with his defense. Nick Bosa. Let's see if Nick Bosa got off that rookie slump and start stepping up. What he doing over here? Who's the better Bosa? So yeah, Nick Bosa with 14 sacks right now. He getting to the quarterback for real. Buckner. Let's see how many sacks he got on the year. Even though I should just be over there on stats right now. 6.5. But I want to see his roster. D Ford. I mean, the guy got a hell of a defense over here. That's the problem. His defense is balling out right now. Nothing you can do about that. 9.5 sack. I mean, these numbers is crazy over here. This boy getting to the quarterback. Let's go look at the stats right now. This guy's getting to the quarterback for real. Nano, his whole front seven getting to the quarterback right now. And I think that's what, that's why he's 8-0 right now. Like, stop sleeping on that defense right now. If you go look at the overall totality of it, you got Nick Bosa, 14 sacks, D4, 9.5, Jakiski Tart with 8. His D tackle got 6.5. Quan Alexander with 5. Derek Rivers with 5. So he getting to the quarterback right now, for real. And, you know, Jimmy Ward with 4, Jimmy Smith with 4, Colbert with 3, Verrett with 3, Quincy Williams with 2, and Alexander with an INT. So this guy getting to the quarterback. So it's safe to say, I wonder where this defense is ranked. 49ers right now in the total yards, they are 4th. Let's see what they are against the run. They 6th against the run. Points given up. They 2nd. They only give up 120 points on the year. Bears is 1st. Both the 2 undefeated teams. Sacks on the year. 49ers lead the league with 49. Bears with 45. Chiefs with 43. Fumbles. Ain't up there. INTs. Ain't up there in INTs. This is the reason why the guy's sitting there 8-0 right now. We got to stop sleeping and get this guy some proper respect right now. He's putting up some work. We also got, we're in week 9 right now, so we can start getting a look at who's winning in these award races right now. So when your team is 8-0 and you winning ball games right now, and your running back is the workhorse on offense, Telvin Coleman right now is in front in the MVP race. Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Cohen in 3rd. Ezekiel Elliott, Mr. Armbar, inside zone runner himself, sitting here in 4th. Mixon 5th. J.J. Watt up here. Hines, Lamar Jackson, Khalil Mack, and Tyree Jackson. We do got 2 defensive players up here right now. In the AFC, Offensive Player of the Year, Zeke, Mahomes, Mixon, rookie, Bennett Heath, the receiver, all world-class speed. NFC, my bad. Offensive Player of the Year, you got Coleman and Cohen and Gurley, top running backs. Look at that. They definitely top 5, top 10 running backs sitting up here, 1, 2, and 3. Defensive player, Khalil Mack still doing what he do, but you got the Rams over here playing good football too, and he got both his guys up here for Defensive Player of the Year. Floyd. Jay Watt, Pratt, Ryan, Thornhill, Jake Ryan slot number 3 Defensive Player of the Year in the AFC.
Thank you, Ant.
Thank you, Ant. Stephon Gilmore sitting at 7. We got a Jaguars sighting with Rashawn Gary. Offensive Rookies of the Year. Bennett Heath, the wide receiver for the Chiefs, shitting right now. But Gerald Galloway, even though the Texans is 2-5, their rookie running back is sitting there in 2nd place as Rookie of the Year. But Sharif Rouse, this is the big time player right here, man. You got the rookie quarterback, 2-5, Cuzzo. Sharif Rouse, man. Is this the best quarterback to come out of the draft? Yeah, it was 50-50 something. Neither one of y'all responded to me. You lost that shit.
Y'all ass. How your nephew better than you, cuz? How your nephew better than you, cuz?
Right. Your nephew over here putting up numbers. Harvey Atkins, the rookie receiver over there with the Browns. Reggie Purnell for the Chargers. Frank Cena, quarterback over here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ty Manon, Tamoni Presley, Carlos Sanders, Miraz, and Porter. He's been beating the shit out of him. Defensive Player of the Rookies of the Year right now, Devontae Hughes, Darian Aubrey, Nicholas Duncan, C.J. Finney, Xavier Styles, 2 good corners, Dwight Freeney Jr., Jose Baker or Barker, Kraft, Spellman, Hargrove, safety for the... All right, so best quarterbacks, you literally only got 4 up here. Mahomes, Jackson, Sam Darnold, and Derek Carr. Running backs, it's crazy. Saquon Barkley sitting at 5. He only had 2 100-yard games this year. 1, 2, 3. Hines, Mixon, Elliott. We gotta get Saquon involved. All right, so the Chiefs all-world offense, speed kills. Bennett Heath, the rookie, sitting in 1. Tyreek Hill 2. But then you got DJ Chark and Interstate, man. Interstate. Hollywood Brown still there. Hartman up there. Jones, Hopkins, Inouye, and Tyler Boyd. Offensive line, Chiefs, Browns, Steelers, Jags, Raiders. J.J. Watt 1, Gary 2, Myles Garrett, Winovich, Chase Winovich sitting at 4, Devontae Hughes the rookie, Josh Allen sitting up there, Atkins, Dunlap, Agba, and Asana. Best linebackers in the AFC, you got Pratt, Jake Ryan number 2, Burfict, Mosley, Von Miller, Telvin Smith, Leon Jacobs, 2 Jaguars, Darius Leonard, Devin Bush, Darren Lee. Best DBs over here. Jordan Lewis for the Browns. Thornhill saying he's the best safety in the league for the Chiefs. Jesse Bates the third. Little young boy, young gunner got these Bengals balling. Stephon Gilmore sitting at 4. Desmond King. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson at 5 for the Jags. Sean Williams, Marcus Peters, Darwin James, and Malik Hooker. The Bears got everybody everywhere. You got Kyle Fuller and Eddie Jackson sitting at 1 and 2. There's a Reef sighting. Dante Jackson, Marcus Williams, Mike Hughes, David Long, Jimmy Ward, Brad Berry, Jimmy Smith, Trey Boston for defense. Linebackers, Khalil Mack, of course. Then you got Samson Ebukam, Leonard Floyd, Dante Fowler for the Rams again. Cowboys, Vander Esch, Bradley McDougall. D Ford, Roquan Smith, Bears all over this thing. Levante David and Luke Kuechly, my bad. D-line, Nick Bosa, Cameron Jordan, Fletcher Cox, DeMarcus Lawrence, Kenny Clark, Jadeveon Clowney, Willis Steele, the rookie, Brian Burns, Whitney Marcellus, and Mike Daniels. Wide receivers, Metcalf and John Ross is on top of everything. DJ Moore, okay, Reef sighting, Onk sighting, Terry McLaurin, Gary Jennings, Ashton Shade, Pettis Samuels, Marquise Lee, and Chris Godwin. Running backs, Coleman, Cohen, Gurley, Kamara, Drew Jones II, Miles Sanders, McCaffrey, David Johnson, Pollard, Freeman. Best quarterbacks, Rodgers, Stanford, Prescott, Ryan. Prescott fell off, throwing 78 touchdowns last year. They're barely throwing 2 a game. We got to find out what's going on with Prescott. All right, that's the awards right now, fellas. We're getting it in. Let's go. So the big game today, let's see, week 9. Let's see what big games we got on schedule. All right, so one of the big games that will be played today is the Jaguars versus Steelers. Jags got to enter Steeler country, Steeltown. Ravens-Browns was a big game. Cleveland 54, Browns 17, ass whooping. Chargers, Jets, Patriots, Bills. We got Dolphins, Colts 32. Miami beat the Colts 32-9. Redskins, Giants, Bears, Falcons, Broncos, Chiefs, Texans, Titans, Rams, Cardinals. That can be a big game tonight. But the big game was the Cowboys and the Niners. Niners winning that game 38-24, big game. Buccaneers, Panthers, Packers, Vikings. So we got some good games week 9, man. I guess the big 2 games was the Niners and the Cowboys, and then tonight when they play the Steelers and the Jaguars game. Let's go take a look at this Steeler roster, man. See what they got going on over here, man. All right, so what we got lined up and face tonight, man. So, all right, so we got to deal with rookie quarterback Frank Cena. This guy's mobile and got a strong arm, 94 throw power, 85 short. He can throw the ball, 81 medium, 60 deep accuracy. That's what he got to work on. All right, so check down Charlie all game. Gotta watch that. At running back, Kalen Ballage, do got some speed there. James Conner, power back. Beanie Snell Jr. We still got to worry about Deontay Johnson's his main guy, but Juju still who he is. Washington, Montclair. We should be able to match up pretty solid with the receiver core over here. Let's see what can happen. It all comes down to if Kevin King can cover Deontay Johnson tonight. Tight end matchup, man. 84 on the line. Steelers do got good line. 78 right here. Center 87. Right guard 95. Big time right there. I'm looking at it, left tackle 72. That's where he, let's go. We sending it right there. TJ Watt is TJ Watt always, so you know you gotta watch out for him. Darian Aubrey, the rookie, putting in numbers right now. You gotta watch out for him. D tackle Cameron Hayward sitting there with 95. He is stout at middle at the defensive end, strong as hell. 93 strength, 91 strength here, and you got the rookie. So what is he playing? This guy DN? Yeah, he got the speed. Left tackle Ryan Shazier still there. Left outside linebacker. Devin Bush with that world-class speed, 91. This boy got 91 speed, 95 acceleration at middle linebacker. Then he got the 5'11 kid, Nicholas Duncan. They are flying at linebacker, 89 speed, 93 acceleration. And Floyd Betts over here with 88 speed, 85 cell. Two rookies that's probably on the field. No way, Duncan over there, outside linebacker. In that corner, Burns, Justin Lane, Harvey Hicks, the rookie, Javonte Winters, Rashawn Spike. So he got a lot of rookies in his secondary, man. Terrell Edmonds is still who he is. And Steve Nelson at safety. Let's see the matchups, man. We guys all about matchups today, right? Let's get back over here and check out some of these matchups. We gotta find a way to get Saquon Barkley going today. Like, we got to. Oh yeah, I want to do something. Go to roster. Move this guy back to tight end.